that ball in the middle of the field. You know, if that route is working with perfect timing, he catches it about the near hash or just in front of that near hash.
Josh Allen said, hey, let's get the ball to our guy. One-on-one matchup, and he just turns Jonathan Jones around.
Not afraid to bring his pads with him. But did he do it up high?
Route that he runs, fakes inside, whips back around outside.
Throwing deep's working pretty well for the Colts. Good move off of that slant. Nice play right there. Joseph all over.
As we continue to see by 14 Diggs, sells it to the outside, comes back.
And this is what Darius Slayton is known for. He doesn't have the top-end speed. Christian Holmes is all over it. And I don't know what Christian...
Over Asante Samuel Jr. and then a flea flicker. Bryce Callahan has to play the impossible task.
You've got to really push up the field, get the defensive back in an uncomfortable area. That's a 20-plus yard.
You got to guard one of the best route runners in the league, and you're a rookie, fourth runner's had a really good year, Williams, but Chase turns it on, and then he goes over you.
Jalen Hurts knows he has man coverage. Devontae Smith in the slot, and he's just going to run an unbelievable corner route. Just set the defender up.
And they're taking Gallup out with one guy. This is like watching the Patriots play. Is there contact? There is a little contact.
Greg, one word, 4 syllables. Ridiculous. Look at this catch. Look at this catch.
Yeah, and it's really just right here at the top, right there. You see him put his foot down, and now it's just about running wide open in that open space, and beautifully. I mean,
Shaheed, he's been the big play guy, and it's one-on-one with him and Jamel Dean. Now, Shaheed's expecting this ball to be inside. It comes outside a little.
And look, it starts with time. Herbert time, Allen adjusts, and then just incredible.
Watch him turn on the gas on this go route after he makes a little dip inside, boom. And then I love this right here. He slows down and uses
the Indianapolis Colts, who have the lowest average depth of target, just threw one up.
Just when they were performing so well, big play Fields to Harry.
Let's go scramble drill right here. Jair Alexander jumps the route. That's just a little scout route on the outside. And
this is a 2-score lead. Cousins 5 of 5 on the drive.
And he's so subtle in his movements. Did you see how he ran that route and just kind of settled for a second?
He gets a lot of interceptions, but sometimes he thinks he's going to get an interception, and he wants to jump a route to get the interception. And
you got one-on-one on the outside, and it's really good coverage by Xavier Howard, trying to get that back shoulder, but not quite.
just not quite enough arm strength. And watch Woolen with the closing speed. Look at how much ground he covered.
Yeah, and why does it happen? Because Pierce on that same side has already hit a deep play over the top.
And for a young receiver, I talked about how good he is at route running. He just plays through the contact there at the top of the route by Carlton.
Instead of pushing up, you just need to slow your body down. Watch him extend that left arm. He got that left arm in there, and the ball's a little underthrown.
He can play any type of game, Greg. You've seen him in this game play the big ball down the field game, the contested catch.
This is actually pretty good coverage, but A.J. Brown is just having his absolute way.
And here's another matchup now. Jefferson with Sauce Gardner. And he gets to the outside.
So they got the one-on-one look that they were hoping to get. And Scotty Miller, he can flat out run. And he is beyond Alontae Taylor.
We talked about how much he's been pressured, sacked, and hit in their last 2 games. And
they believe they've got a Pro Bowl corner on the other side as well.
And here's the reminder, meaning if you tuned in, expect to see Sauce Gardner travel.
When he comes off the field or comes off the line of scrimmage and he's pushing you down the field, that's where you get the separation. Is
fun to watch.
Yeah, and Darius Williams gets his eyes into the backfield and just kind of lets Amon-Ra St. Brown go to the out.
3 players. First, Nate Hobbs with really nice coverage, good patience. He's all over Palmer. You got perfect.
Curtis Samuel is working Zion Gilbert. Now, Zion Gilbert, they just called up from practice squad.
And watch how Garrett Wilson works inside, gets Evans' hips turned the wrong way, and goes opposite.
Collision, Fulton number 26. It's just a double move. He's going to break out and then in. Fulton kind of runs. He gets kind of double moved. It's got to be on the defense, right? Yeah.
Not with a clean pocket, and then here's Amari Cooper just trusting
that he would be able to find the zone.
Use your side. Come in there, because Mariota put the ball on the money. It's tightly contested, but you've got to pull that.
In the absence of Cooks. Yeah, nice route here by Nico Collins. Just a little quick look in, on time, a pretty good throw there by Kyle Allen.
You're going to go by him, you're going to use your quickness, and here I go. Boom, foot in the ground, come back on that hitch, and now he's got
Tyson Campbell really jams up Chark on this one, just kind of pushing.
To defend Diggs. Would they have a safety over top? Would they bracket him? Would they leave Jones one-on-one? Remember, Jones was up against Justin Jefferson.
Christian Kirk lined up in the slot here, and the thing that I really like is he threatens Kirby Joseph vertically and then cuts it across. Wingard's going to come down from that safety spot and catch Amon-Ra St. Brown right in the midsection. Good clean hit.
To make something out of the end of the play in a crossing route, great coverage by Terrell. You get the catch. Now you have to protect the ball. You can see the ball kind of
corner. Duggar, who was holding and freezing with Knox, and there's that opening between the corner and the safety. Double move, a little stutter and go by Gabe Davis, who is known for his ability to get downfield. A little hesitation, and then by him.
Here's the Jahan Dotson, and what's going to happen is, again, look who's guarding him. It's the backup, Zion Gilbert. A little stop and go. This is a first-round pick.
Pickett's face there. But here's London, and nice hands catch, not in the body, not nervous, and then trying.
Boy, threatens him to the inside, then heads back out. And what a job of concentration on that one. Jared Goff knows he can trust Amon-Ra St. Brown. Just that quick move to the inside. You're going to see Jones lined up on the outside here, and once he just gets that one paw out there.
It just works this to perfection. Another example of just one-on-one. We saw Devontae Smith convert on third down earlier to keep the fourth drop of the year.
Really looks like he should have. He's already caught a couple passes a day.
Plays happen when receivers keep their eyes back towards their quarterback and realize where the ball is. You see the defender had his back to the play and overruns it in Whitehead number 3.
23 seconds to go.
He sees it the whole way, does Harrison Smith, and he comes up and almost finished the game.
And there's McLaurin. He's going to run basically a drag route, and what he's going to do is make sure that Fabian Moreau has to go through all that traffic. So it's not all bad that the first down was completed.
Not a big gain, but a great catch. Come back.
Yeah, he's as good of getting in and out.
And Corey Davis coming back from injury, played his first game last week against Chicago after missing 3 with a knee injury. He told us he's finally starting to feel.
Well, let's hope Treylon Burks is okay. This is an absolute ridiculous.
McLaurin is just going to run nice little comeback route, and this is a good job of
Jefferson do. He went to him and said, how do I get those Cooper Kupp type plays?
He did directly to him. Whenever I came to do a Minnesota game, when I looked at their defense, I often played the Where's Waldo game with Harrison Smith. One of my all-time favorites as a player. He shows up in the right place.
It was really good coverage by Avery. Again, soft coverage on Devontae Smith, but he's stride for stride.
Yeah, they started the last series from the same position, tried to run it, ended up giving the safety. Amari Cooper, a little delayed release off the line.
And I know everyone's saying, why is it so hard to cover this dig route, which is, 18.
Down block first and then getting up behind coverage on the deep corner. You see him attack Ryan Neal at the snap like he was going to cut him off to sell that.
Potent combination.
Remember how you talked about what he told us about, hey, I just try to avoid those big hits. That's twice now he's bounced off of big hits and propelled him along his way. This time for huge yardage.
And look at Metcalf traveling all the way across the field with Ramsey draped all over him. Strong hands and nobody over the middle, but they made it work on the edge instead.
Out here on the outside, you're going to see Talanoa Hufanga kind of step up to cover the end. There he goes, 29. That opens the middle of the field. And what a great throw. Quicker, that's where you wanted to be, up on the top, right? You've got the one-on-one. The crowd here booing that Xavier Howard came through the back of Deebo Samuel. They're going to pass it off right here.
And at that point, he's already passed him. It's a good job coming over from the backside. Why this offense is darn near unstoppable, because he, over the last 2 weeks, led the NFL in receiving.
After play action, he's going to come ripping across the screen, and Lockett's job is to clear it out. Excellent job.
Well, they don't have an answer, because as he comes across the field and tucks in his chain or whatever they was doing there, he comes over, and then this play right there, because if he had just tried around, this is that 180 catch. Watch Gallup here is going to get the body position and then just flip his entire body the other way. Is Michael Gallup one-on-one without the kind of coverage he's been used to seeing here tonight, and he scores the touchdown. So it is the way that CeeDee Lamb has
22 yards. Boy, this ball is about the only place that Tom Brady could really throw that in order to get excellent job winning on that route. But this catch here by Julio Jones. And Taylor he's trying to knock it out, but the ball was inside. It's not where Brady wanted to put it. Julio Jones is expecting that more back shoulder, but for him to adjust as efficient offensively, this is one,
this had a chance of being spectacular, and I thought he was going to get it. But look how well Adderley plays this football. If you're beat and the receiver is behind you, this is one word, 2 syllables. Ridiculous, right? Oh, we might. One. No, I don't.
The left one might be out of bounds.
I don't. It doesn't make it any less pretty, though. But
and Staley has decided to challenge this, and they'll take a look at it.
Yeah.